Okay, so I'm about to start zone 9, which leads to the end of the river is path, walkable path, and it starts by the bridge. So follow me as I go map out zone 9. So I'll be pretty much starting zone 9 from here. The sign and the bridge is just right here. Remember, zone 8 terminates here, but zone 9 starts right here. And as you can see on the right hand side, the wall. So even though I would expect at least to find some wild garlic, but it won't be recommended at this side. Chances are we might have better options further down, just past here. Yes. So there's not much soil on the right hand side, so that would stunt any growth of wild garlic. And I don't think there's much soil on this at this part of zone 9, but I'm expecting further down where the land widens a bit closer to the river. Let me just like wild garlic. Let me just check down here for Fuminji. Okay. As you can see, there are clear paths to the river. It's just there, eh? The S, it's just there. Quite handy, eh? For people who love fishing. But I can't see any visible signs of wild garlic. They're probably there, just a bit small at the moment. But I'm looking for visible bunches. And that's a good indication that at the first week in February, they are spot on to be ready for harvest in March sometime. Although sometimes you can get early harvests at this stage because some of them are sizable enough. But not in zone 9 so far. Just have to be patient and check carefully. Okay, we start to have visible sign of wild garlic. See? Good. Region look quite swampy. Nice soft. Not so much of a productive area. Okay, so sorry.
No, I've got a question. Like, for example, when I was
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I think we're coming up to wider areas, a wider area on in zone 9 on the left hand side, just along the river. So I need to check. I can't see any wild garlic. What's happening? What's happening? On the right hand side, nothing. On the left hand side, maybe they are still pretty young. But here we go. Wild garlic. It's not as impressive as other zones, but there's still wild garlic. It's just probably younger at this stage and still yet to develop into a visible site. It's mixed in with the other plants and not visible. Maybe I need to get around that side somehow. Let me just check. Okay, here we go. Better options. Here we go. Wild garlic. Okay. There we go. Right. Okay. So that's great. There's still wild garlic and it's still early, but they're right by the path. Maybe I need to find a way to go around that side too. I can guarantee there'll be visible sites of these plants. Let me just check. Okay. Okay. Not much. Shocking. It's not that impressive at all. Let me check this side. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. I'm wondering what happened. I think the things are still young in this section. Here we go. Some wild garlic plants. Here we go. So that's a plus. So I guess there's still time for them to grow through. So maybe that's what's happening. We just have to wait and see. But there is signs of growth here, and we just need to give it time, come through. It's not the best of our of area, but there is still wild garlic, and that's the important thing, you know. And it's very accessible. I would imagine by the end of April, these are the big stuff ready to be harvested. Some probably will be flowering by then, but these are much younger than some of the other ones we've seen in other zones further up the path. See, so definitely zone 9 does have wild garlic, and very accessible, very accessible. So that's a plus. These ones are quite tiny. It's nice baby ones. Ooh, right by the river. Ooh. Be careful not to go swim with the fishes. Is there anything here? I don't think I'm not seeing anything. Nah. Okay, just a wee bit. Just come on. There we go. Not much at this end. I think I've arrived at the end of zone 9 and the River Esparth foraging region. I think this is the end. Oh, we've got some more wild garlic. Good. Okay, so we've come to the end of the River Esparth. Okay, so here we are at the end of the path from White Creek to Musselburgh. So we have 9 zones. So we're at the end of zone 9. So if we're starting from Musselburgh, the Musselburgh end would go the opposite direction. Then we'll start at zone 9 and work towards zone 1. So here we are in the background, companies and so forth. So I have to archive, I think I'll be archiving the videos by zones, but as I said, because it's unusual that I've done done something like this to put things in zones, you know, foraging zones in a particular area. What I need to do is to come up with a way to structure it. I know I said zone 1 to 9, etc., but I need to give it a name, but we'll see. Thanks for following and hope you enjoy.